Welcome to the Manifesting Millions podcast, where we talk about manifestation, money, and practical guidance to creating your dream reality. My name is Amy Van Meel, and I am an experienced coach and transformation guide, obsessed with helping you get out of your own way and create a life that blows your mind each day you wake up. My goal in this podcast is to share practical manifestation, self-awareness, and growth techniques in real talk conversations. So if you're ready to massively transform your reality, your finances, your relationships, and your overall enjoyment of life, you are in the right place. I am absolutely delighted that you're here with me today, babe. Let's get into it. Hello, my loves, and welcome back. This is not a regular episode. I want to just poke in with a little special preview episode. I'm hoping that my voice is going to be fine because I just came back from lunch. I want to just have a quick conversation about something that I think is really not spoken of, especially when it comes to a relationship with money and how we experience money. So I used to be really afraid of money. I was afraid that I'd never have enough, and then I'd wind up on the street because I ran out. I was afraid that I might get too much and then I'd blow it all, right? I'd irrationally spend it all somehow. I was afraid that no matter what I tried, I'd never end up feeling better about it. And so I would be like this rich person, but fucking terrified the whole time. Excuse me. And then I realized, and this really powerful awareness that if we've only ever learned to be afraid of money, how can we be anything else? So if you've been with me for a while and you've been listening to my work for a while, you've heard me say that I've been studying money for more than 20 years. This isn't like I just started, a year or two ago. I've been studying money for more than 2 decades. I've been researching how to grow it, learning how to manage it, figuring out how to adjust my feelings so that I didn't feel panicked every time I logged into my bank account. And I kept thinking through all of this that I'd find the key, the one that clicked the lock and opened the door to all the wealth and the riches and the security that I had dreamed of, and the angels would sing, the key that not only opened the door to wealth and riches, but also blanketed me with the feeling of groundedness, of calm that I wanted to feel as I held all this money. If I've learned anything in the last 20 something years, it's that there is no one key. Okay. Sorry for the spoiler, but there is no one key on theirs. There's no simple switch that goes click and the door swings open. It's more think of breaking into a vault. Okay. And listen, let's be real. Probably you have never broken into a vault. I know I have never broken into a vault, but I'm pretty sure you've probably watched a movie where somebody had to break into a vault. So you're breaking into a vault, you have your listening equipment, right? You're wearing your black leather gloves. It's quiet. The room is sort of vibrating with caution. You don't want to trip the alarms. You don't want to do anything crazy. And you're pressed against the door of the vault, feeling every click of the dial. And slowly, steadily, as you keep turning the dial, you'll hear a quiet little click, and then you'll know that you found the next part of the code. Now, one of the things when it comes to our relationship with money is we love a good freebie download, right? Something that's how to manifest $1,000 in 30 days, or heal your deepest money wound in under an hour, right? Listen, I know I certainly have downloaded many of them. I've bought books that are focused on them. Our brain actually lights up with dopamine when we see these downloads, these books, these offers, and we think, finally, a clear process to follow, and I'll reach my goal. But what happens in most cases is we find ourselves 35 days later wondering why we can't actually bring in more than that first $1,000. Or we find ourselves 2 months later sobbing our eyes out, holding our credit card bill again, wondering, I thought I healed this. I thought this was my deepest money wound healed. And it's not that these downloads and these processes didn't work. It's just that you didn't learn how to sustain them. Because in most cases, you moved from fear, a place of, oh my God, I have to figure this out, into action, I've got the key, this time it'll work, not understanding how fear will keep signaling to you. Because that was the element that actually caused you to move. So I'm going to say something kind of radical that I feel like probably a whole bunch of people are going to be like, what the fuck, Amy? You're so wrong. And that's cool. You can think that. But I want to say something. There's nothing wrong with fear-based action. Okay? I know lots of manifestation coaches and lots of people say, like, don't take action out of fear. There's actually nothing wrong with fear-based action because it will get you moving. It will create some results. It will work in some cases, but it doesn't feel good. And more importantly, it will need to keep expanding in order to call in more, which means bigger goals will have to equal bigger fear. And our subconscious mind sees bigger fear as equaling danger. So I thought about this for a long time and I was like, there's got to be a better way. And I finally decided to write the Breakup with Broke program. Inside Breakup with Broke, I actually introduce you to the work of Lisa Rankin, who tells us about the difference between true fear and false fear. And very importantly, Lisa says both true fear and false fear can help you if you know how to interpret them in healthy ways. And I was like, well, this is everything. How can I share this knowledge, this insight in a practical, approachable way so that, people in my life and people in my audience can actually make use of them. The thing is that like experts and gurus, they've drowned our social media feeds with messages like fear is false evidence appearing real and feel the fear and do it anyway. And if you're not afraid, then you're not dreaming big enough. And while each of those has its place, it might be motivational. No one, not one single human, dreams of doing things while being scared. Like you're not lying awake at night dreaming of having your goals, feeling shitless the whole time. I missed a word. Feeling scared shitless the whole time. The brain errors. You're not, I'm going to just say that again. I just want to like really double down and make sure you're hearing that. Nobody dreams of doing like having their dreams and doing them while being scared. So you're not lying in your bed at night. You're not like snuggled in, about to fall asleep, dreaming of holding your vision in your mind. You're like, okay, it's going to be so awesome. Here's my desire. I'm having it. It's going to be awesome. And then like part of that dream is that you're scared shitless the whole time that you're having that dream. Like no, you don't feel that. You're not dreaming of having your goals and being terrified. You're dreaming of having your goals and feeling grounded. You're dreaming of having your goals and feeling calm, of having your goals and feeling happy. But a question for you, which may be worth reflecting on for a moment, if you've only ever learned to be afraid of money, to move from fear as it relates to money, how do you ever reach your goals feeling grounded, calm, and happy? Well, the answer is you learn how to recalibrate your brain. You make trying something new safe. And the key is, here's the critical factor. You gently introduce new perspectives steadily over time so your mind can integrate them. And then you practice playing with them as you're learning them so your body can feel the safety in them. And this is exactly how I've designed Breakup with Broke. I help you do this exact thing. And I wanted to share this with you because I want you to understand and see and experience the ease with which you can alter your experience with money. So Breakup with Broke has daily audios, and when you press play on your daily audio, what you'll hear is the next little click in the vault lock. The next little, this is the next piece. Now, as you probably know, feeling fear and stress about your money only leaves you feeling more fear and stress about money. And that fear and stress that can cause arguments with your partner, can impact your ability to focus at work. It can reduce those precious hours of sleep that your body and brain need in order to function best. So learning how to recalibrate your brain for grounded growth isn't just so that you can manifest that $1,000 one time, right? It's so that you can experience more calm and happiness in every area of your life. And as you do that, it starts to help speed up your manifestations. Like imagine if you feel grounded in your money and your relationship with your partner becomes more joyful and loving as a result. Imagine if you learn how to understand fear and it doesn't distract you, it informs you. So you become even more effective at work. Imagine if that were to lead to a raise or a promotion or a new amazing job. You can have that. You can experience that. And not just now, not just for like the next few weeks, but for the rest of your life. And that's in part because Break Up with Broke comes with lifetime access, but also because you can press play over and over and over again, revisiting the audios that most apply during different challenges in life and calibrating your mind continuously toward grounded growth. So there's more than 20 years of research and experimentation and practice that has been simmered like a delicious, yummy tomato sauce. Like, oh my God, I'm like drooling just thinking about it. Simmered like this delicious sauce down to the best and most effective ideas and tools proven to help you finally break up with broke. Because the truth is, hon, not all relationships are meant to last, okay? The relationship that you have with feeling broke, with feeling financially strapped, with feeling like you're always, 14 steps behind financially than everybody else, that relationship is over. It needs to be done. But breaking up that relationship isn't as clear as it feels like it should be. So I made it clear. I made it easy. I made it possible, honest to goodness, within the first 3 days of the 5-week journey, you will learn how to completely shift worry in your life. It's amazing. Like if you took the program and only listened to the first 3 days, you would completely change your life right there. And nothing in this program is extra. There is no fluff. It is all very clear. Audios are short. You can listen to them while you're driving to work. In fact, I specifically structured them in that way because listen, you got a lot on the go, right? You don't need extra things added into your day. You need it to be simple and approachable, and that's what I've done for you. So we're in an open enrollment window right now for Break Up with Broke. Grab the link in the show notes, head on over and get yourself signed up. It's a really approachable program. It's approachable financially, and it's approachable from the content perspective. I really would love to help you expand what you're experiencing and finally let go of this broke-ass relationship with money that is not serving you. See you there, my love.
Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. If you loved what you heard today, be sure to share it with me by leaving a review on your favorite podcast platform and help me reach more like-minded people who are ready to expand their life. If you haven't yet followed me on social media, find me on Instagram for extra love and inspiration by following @AmyVanMeal or visit my website at amyvanmeal.com. I love you so much, babe, and I am damn proud of you. I am already excited to connect in the next episode. And in the meantime, believe in yourself with the confidence of a 5-year-old.